Hello everybody and welcome back in the TD Garden from Boston, Massachusetts. The Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs second and final meetup this year. They had a wild one back in Toronto in the St. Pat's game just a week ago. Toronto took down Boston of a final score 7-6. Linus Ullmark gets the start tonight for Boston in special uniforms. Erik Källgren in special uniforms for the Leafs. It's going to be a special night from TD. Here's the opening face-off. One back by the Bruins. McAvoy controls, and he plays that up for Pastrnak. Back to Bergeron. Big hit. And a shot early on, stopped by Källgren. Hall. Back up to Nylander. Toronto brings it down that right side and fires it in the Boston zone. That goes all the way around for Marner's shot. Good block by the Bruins. And Bergeron brings it back out for Boston. Here's Bergeron to Pastrnak right on. Stopped by Källgren. Matthews to Marner. Toronto brings it down that right side. Fired in again. Going after it is Bergeron. Nylander to it first. Back in front. Drops that. Marchand. And here come the Bruins again. Another turnover by the Leafs early. In comes Brad Marchand. Racing down. And he shot that. It was blocked. McAvoy. Back to Forbort. He'll fire. Broke a stick. Hall to Matthews. Back to Marner. And that's turned over to Marchand. Kept in. Shot. Right on. Stopped by Källgren. Just steers it away. Back in front. Pastrnak settled down by Källgren. Kasha, back up that right side, fired into the Boston zone. That goes in and around. It'll find Charlie McAvoy. In the corner he goes. He's taking off the puck. Matthews in front. Scores! Wayne Simmonds steps into that one. A great feed by Austin Matthews. And Simmonds cleans it up for a 1-0 Toronto lead. 7-12 into period one. What a passing play. You want to get off to a good start, you have to score first. And Wayne Simmonds steps into this one, and it is a beauty to put Toronto in the lead here in Boston against a team that really isn't easy to beat. You're right about that. They are not easy to beat, but Toronto has found a way this year to deal with them best they can. And Wayne Simmonds now has his 11th of the year, stepping up huge this year for the Toronto Maple Leafs. That hat trick against Ottawa recently, what a goal that was. And now you have this one, and it's just as pretty. Coyle to the net, great save, Källgren shutting down Coyle and what looked like a guaranteed goal. Tavares, he's taken down. Leafs get back to the puck, and it's offside. 11:05 to go, first period. The Leafs lead the Bruins 1-0 here from TD. We just came from Providence and Toronto, and the Marlies took down the Bruins in Providence 3-0. Here's a shot. It goes up and out of play, off the draw. And another face-off. Yeah, we just came from that one. 3-0 Marlies shut out the Providence Bruins in Providence, the first time in over 5 years, beating them in Providence. Riley brings that in. He'll fire it around. Jake Muzzin will chase after it here for Toronto. Took his man down, and Simmonds tries to get it out. Bounce in front. Oh, great strip of the play there by Andre Kasha. Now Tavares joins the rush. Drops it back to TJ Brodie in front. Trying to center that. Jake Muzzin was there, looking for the feed. Has it back. Muzzin in front, trying to find Simmonds. It's loose. And they finally settle it down, and Boston will bring it out. Here they come. Turning back, Forbort ahead to Taylor Hall. Here he comes and can't get a shot to the goal. Simmonds has it, and here come the Leafs. Simmonds back. That finds Kerfoot. Drop back to Muzzin with a shot. Can't get it to the goal. Simmonds trying to get it. Coyle's there and knocked back out by the Maple Leafs. Now Curtis Lazar, shut down by Källgren a week ago back in Toronto. What a save that was. Fired in here for Engvall. Makes his way to the net. Can't get it to the goal. And Forbort back ahead to Curtis Lazar. Here come the Bruins down that left side. Closed off. Riley to it for Toronto. 3.5 to go in the period. That's played ahead to William Nylander. And here comes Nylander with a step. Makes his way to the net. Scores! William Nylander! What a move. What a finish. And the Maple Leafs have a 2-0 lead. 2 goals on 2 shots. And Linus Ullmark, all he can do is shake his head. Riley with the assists. Sees Nylander. And Nylander takes off like a shot and goes to the backhand and beats Linus Ullmark in tight for a 2-0 Toronto lead. Look at the movement. Look at the skill, and Nylander fools Ullmark right down by that blocker's side. Nylander now officially with his 15th of the year, and that puts Toronto up 2-0 late here in the first. Draw one back, controlled here by Forbort. He'll bring it in with Jake DeBrusk cleaned up. Shots 5-2 Boston in this period, but Toronto 2 goals on 2 shots. Forbert kept in. Hollaback, McAvoy for Forbert. Looks in, shoots! Stopped by Sjögren. Riley in the corner, back to it. He finds Marner. Here comes Toronto again. Marner looks back. He has Matthews. Nylander with him. Matthews scores! What a pass by Nylander! And Toronto makes it 3-0. Austin Matthews with number 35. With just 8 seconds to go in the period, the Leafs have 3 goals on 3 shots here in the first. What a pass and what a finish by Austin Matthews. And all the Bruins can do right now is shake their heads in disbelief. This has been a pretty evenly placed period. Boston has more shots on goal, and yet they're down 3-0. Matthews again, this time stripped. Pastrnak will bring it the other way, but that'll do it for 1. The Leafs 3, the Bruins 0 to the first 20 here tonight. Stats after that first period of play. Shots on goal, 6 for the Bruins with none, 3 for the Leafs with 3. Wayne Simmons, William Nylander, and Austin Matthews, 3 goals on 3 shots. Hits are 6-2 Boston, faceoffs 5-1 Boston, no power plays, 3-0 Leafs after 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight from TD Garden in Boston. Bruins fans can't believe it. It's 3-0 Toronto after 1. Draw one back, the Bruins have it. Pastrnak shut down twice that period by Erik Sjögren. And still can't believe it. Here's William Nylander closed off at the line. Marchand will try to get it back in the Toronto zone. He'll play that back to Pastrnak. Turned over to Matthews at center. He has William Nylander. Nylander looks back, tries to find some help on the giveaway. And here come the Bruins the other way. Oh, what a cleanup hit that was. As Nylander fires it back in. That goes around. Matthews got by him. Marner to the front for Matthews. In shoots. And finally a stop by Ullmark. It was a soft one as it was given away and there wasn't much on the shot. Nylander fires it back in. It goes wide into the corner. Back for Marner. Marner in shoots. That deflects off Forbert and wide. Just over 5 gone in the second period. Marchand one-on-one. Can't get it to the goal. Matthews picks it up and takes off again. Austin Matthews has some open room. In shoots. Kicked away. Ullmark has it and holds on for Boston. Almost 7 gone in the period. Toronto 3, Boston 0 from TD Garden. Second and final meetup between these two this year. Draw coming. One back by the Bruins. It's controlled here by Riley. 3 goals on 3 shots allowed by Ullmark in that first period. He stopped 2 of 2 since. Here's Riley. Back with it again. Muzzin gets it past him. And now it's played back to Taylor Hall. Back in for Coyle. Shut down on a breakaway earlier. Can't get it to the net. Sjögren may have just got a piece of that. Will it count as a shot? You never know. Kasha. Here's Smith. Back to Riley. Back to Charlie Coyle. In he comes. Shot. Got it back. It's poked away by Sjögren. Here's Pierre Engvall. Fire down into the Boston zone. That goes in and around. He'll find Kyle Clifford. Clifford makes his way to the net. What a play! And a better stop by Ullmark. Charlie Coyle one-on-one with Brody. Maybe a 2-on-1. That pass to Hall. Stopped it tight. They score! Cleaning up the rebound, I believe. It's going to be Taylor Hall. No, Craig Smith gets the last touch, and Boston's on the board. So the Bruins get one back here, finally on the score sheet. As the Leafs are taking off in this game, this is just a beautiful cleaned up play by the Boston Bruins, but Toronto had held them up to this point off the score sheet. Bruins fans back on their feet now. Fired in by Liljegren. You cannot let Boston get back into this game. So that last game, Boston had the lead all game long. The Leafs found a way to come back, but it was not an easy one to win. 7-6 was the final. Here's Derek Forbert. Brings it in. He has Jake DeBrusk. Leafs get it back with Alex Kerfoot. Kerfoot has it. He has Engvall making his way to the net. Drops back for Kerfoot in tight quarters. That was given away, and now Haula gets it out. 5 minutes to go in the period. Lazar cut off there by Liljegren. Gets it back again. Lazar in front. Blocked on the Jake DeBrusk opportunity. Spezza looks for Mikheyev. He found him. Mikheyev brings it in. Drops that back to Spezza. Kerfoot getting in there. And that's dug free by Jason Spezza to the front of the net. And tried to center that for Mikheyev. Pass way out of reach. Pastrnak taken down by Liljegren. Well, the Bruins get to a first and out. Jake DeBrusk. Here's Rasmus Sandin. He cleaned him up. And that's going to be a fight between Sandin and Haula here in Boston. The two will go back and forth. And look at Sandin pound away. Finally, Haula gets him back. And now he dodges, but Sandin takes him down here in TD. Now, when this kind of stuff happens, all you can do, as we mentioned, is shake your head. Boston Bruins have put on some good pressure in this hockey game. They've only found a way to beat Erik Källgren once. Late in the second, 3-1, Toronto leading. Toronto 3 goals in the first, 3 goals on 3 shots that period. Everything they did was perfect. McAvoy, back to Pastrnak, off the boards, back to the point for Bergeron. He gives it away, and here comes Wayne Simmonds. Had the first goal of the game for Toronto, set up by Austin Matthews. Here's Spezza, makes his way in with a great dangle move, but lost the puck. And out it comes, Brad Marchand. The only goal this period to the Bruins. Here's a shot, and it goes wide, right at the buzzer. The Leafs lead it 3-1 through 40 tonight from TD Garden in Boston. Shots on goal in the hockey game, 8 for the Bruins with 1, 7 for the Leafs with 3. Hits are 11-6 Boston, faceoffs 8-2 Bruins, no power plays, 3-1 Toronto after 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight from TD Garden. The Bruins got the only goal in the second, bringing them within 2 of the Maple Leafs. But Toronto has this thing under lockdown right now. Here's William Nylander, played it up to Matthews. He is cut off. Pastrnak pickpocketed by Nylander. Tries to get it back from him. Nylander plays it to the far corner for Marner. Marner in tight, tries to drop it back, gets it back. Marner in front. Center that shot easily and tried to redirect it, but it's wide. Nylander in the corner. Pastrnak took him down. The 88th battle here. Bergeron brings it out. He'll center for Brad Marchand, and Matthews clean Marchand up. Marner to Matthews, and here he comes. Marchand slow back to his feet. Matthews has room and sends it wide of the goal. Great defensive play by McAvoy. Matthews back to the point. This finds Hall. Hall keeps it in for Marner. Marner in front. Scores! William Nylander. That's his second tonight. And the Leafs get the 3-goal lead back. 5-10 into the third period. What a passing play. Just left alone in front is William Nylander, and he doesn't make a mistake on it whatsoever. Marner, the spin pass to the front of the net. Down goes Ullmark, and Nylander slips it right underneath him and into the back of the net for a 4-1 lead. Oh, Toronto on their way to another victory. This one just beats the blocker of Linus Ullmark. And the Bruins fans shake their heads here. The draw coming back to center ice. First 3 shots on goal were all goals for the Maple Leafs, and nothing all the way to the third here. Simmonds in, shoots in tight. Now Forbert gave it away. Tavares scores! Maybe the worst giveaway this year by the Boston Bruins. It's cleaned up by the captain, who is red hot right now for his 9th of the year to make it 5-1. Look at this horrible giveaway by Forbert, and there's Tavares' quick snipe release. That goes right between the wickets of Linus Ullmark, and it's 5-1 Toronto. Bad giveaway. Beautiful finish. John Tavares in tight. 5-1. Oh, the Bruins made things interesting to start the third. They got the only goal of the second. Toronto taking off here in the third to close the book. It's 5-1 now. Fired in. Simmonds after it. He has a goal on the night. Had the opening goal of the game. McAvoy to Coyle. And here comes Boston. Hall in, knocked down. Morgan Riley with it to Andre Kasha. Kasha's taken down and pick it up as Tavares. Tavares in, shoots off a leg. Simmonds keeps it in. Tavares trying to get it back. There's Taylor Hall. He turns back and finds McAvoy. In come the Bruins down that left side. Looking to the front of the goal. Riley's there and he gets it down the ice. Tavares will chase after it. And he's going to beat out the icing. Has it in front for Kerfoot. Got it back and fired right on. And Ullmark made the save. Here's Smith. 9 minutes left. Huge collision there. Tavares back ahead. Marchand picks it back up for the Bruins. He turns back and finds Forbert. That finds Charlie McAvoy for Bergeron to the net. Marchand stopped by Källgren. And it's played down the ice by the Leafs. 7 minutes to go. Well, just under that now. It's 5-1 Toronto. Leafs put up a strong standpoint here against a team that they really tend to struggle against here in Boston, in the Boston Bruins. Here's Carlo. Along the board, still has it, drops that back to Riley. It was supposed to be a special night in favor of Boston. It's been all Toronto here tonight. Here's Pierre Ball. Makes his way ahead and finds Kerfoot. Kerfoot back to Muzzin, back in front, trying to center. And a bad play there, trying to get that pass through the skates. Carlo, Riley, back ahead to Pastrnak. He's offside. David Pastrnak off the score sheet tonight because of Eric Källgren's excellence in between the pipes for the Maple Leafs. Shots in the game 12-9 in favor of Toronto. It really has been a tight one, though it's a high scorer for the Leafs. Here's Wayne Simmonds. He'll make his way to the net and centered in front. Spezza's shot blocked. Here's Marchand getting in there with Simmonds. Carlo brings it back out for Boston. To Pastrnak, one-on-one with Jake Muzzin. Muzzin fooled him and got the poke check to beat him. Penalty coming to Toronto. Bruins will go to a power play late here in the third. This will be the first power play between the two teams tonight. And it comes with just 2:32 left to go. Draw. One back. The Leafs have done an amazing job of not taking penalties up until now. Here's Jason Spezza. He's taken down and trying to get it back. He's going to get up slowly here as he's going to limp to the bench. Kuhlman. Here's Charlie Coyle. Back to Kuhlman. Fired it wide on an open side, and Källgren gobbles it up in behind him and holds on for a face-off. 1:36 left to go. Toronto 5, Boston 1. The draw. One back by the Leafs. Liljegren to Jason Spezza. Here he comes again. He's back on the ice. He's okay. Fires it into the Boston zone. That goes in and around. He'll find Rasmus Sandin. Pastrnak got it past him and back out. Sandin. Hall is there. It was cut by Sandin. Now in come the Bruins. 2-on-1. Great poke check. That's back ahead to Spezza. 20 seconds left on the rush. Spezza in. Jason Spezza slows down. He's a little bit tired here. Tries to drop it back. Frederick in the corner. Spezza tries to get it free from Pastrnak, and he will just bring it ahead to Erik Haula. In the corner goes Sandin. After it, took his man off the puck. They get it back. Pass in front. Scores! Charlie Coyle. 35 seconds left. Makes it 5-2. So Coyle gets one to find the back of the net. But the Bruins have already pretty much been sent to their fates tonight. Draw one. Forbert. Back ahead. That finds Hall. Shots in the game right now. 12-10 in favor of the Leafs. But a 5-2 lead. Fired in. This finds Simmonds. He makes his way to the net again and try to get it to the goal. Forbert. Here's Charlie Coyle. Back over. That finds Smith. And he's cleaned up by Jake Muzzin. That finds Andre Kasha. Kasha. Hat-trick last week against the Bruins. Tavares. Stuffed in tight. Swayman's on it and holds on. 11.3 seconds left. And here's the draw to the right side of the Boston net. One back by Tavares. Brody winds up, fires. Off the mask, it stays in for Simmonds. McAvoy, Tavares trying to keep it in. 4 seconds left. Boston is out of time. The Leafs take them down 5-2. They take the season set 7-6 and 5-2. And they destroy the Boston Bruins here tonight in TD.